Hello, everybody, and welcome to Modified Football today. I'm Bob Peischer, broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth, Haverling and Hornell. These two schools mixed it up last night in football, in JV football, and Hornell came across with an 8-0 victory. It was a very exciting game. So we hope for the same here. I do have rosters with numbers this time. Last night I had a little bit of trouble, and I thank God for the fans at Haverling and Bath that they sent me the online. They kept typing in the name and the numbers if I needed, but today I made sure I didn't forget. One of the parents talking to their kids. Let's see out in the Captain Ashton Hooker out there. So Hornell won the toss, elected to defer to the second half. I think that was Gavin Price, the other captain for the modified squad for Haverling. Now they do play 10-minute quarters, and they keep score up to each quarter, and then they start at 0 after every. Kids all know what the score is anyways, but game time temperature here is 43 degrees. So not too bad. It's supposed to get up to 50 today and get warmer first part of this week, then back down to the 40s I see now, starting like Thursday and Friday of next week. So they don't kick off. That's interesting. I didn't realize that in modified. It's the first modified football game I think I've ever done, to be very honest with you. Handoff around end. Dylan Winben. Tackled in there by number 31 for Hornell. That's Ashton Hooker. It's going to bring up a second down. Happy Saturday to everybody. Welcome those watching from Bath area and Hornell area and around the country. Second down and about 4. Up the middle, but immediately that time hit by number 35, Austin Golnitz. Going to bring up loss of yardage. Austin shoots in there and dumps for a loss. Going to bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Rams. Up the middle again. And that time tackled by number 56, Jordan Carey. So it's tackled by, everyone's getting their hand in there for tackles this series. Gonna bring up a 4th down. Are they punting? Like I said, I think there's nobody. Oh, they don't rush the punter, okay. And Wyatt Evingham bobbles it. So Hornell will take over. First down and 10. as they kind of shuffle people in and out. Today's game brought to you by Whistle Stop Laundromat and Dry Cleaning, 100 Loader Street in Hornell. With over 50 washing machines, 36 dryers, convenient parking, dry cleaning drop-off, free Wi-Fi, and coffee. Whistle Stop Laundromat and the Italian Villa. The best Italian food around is at the Italian Villa. Stop in right here down the street from the Hornell High School, the Italian Villa. 1st and 10. Handoff around the end. Gadsden. 1st down for Hornell. Beautiful run. Got some wheels. Does Landon Gadsden. 8th grader, 5'2" of him. 1st down and 10 for Hornell. Supposed to be pretty cloudy all day too, in the southern tier, I think. I should say, not think. I try not to think. Handoff. Around the end, nobody there. Touchdown. Landon Gadsden. So Hornell goes up 6-0. Just give it to Gadsden around the corner again to score the extra 2 points here. And that's who they give it to, but finds a hole, goes right up the middle. Or just off to the tackle, I should say, a little bit. Good job, 8-0 Hornell here in the 1st quarter. Today's game is brought to you by Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and Reggie Gambino, your licensed real estate salesperson, 382-3052. What a great combination, Howard Hanna, Reggie Gambino. Of course, Simmons and Rockwell Ford of Hornell with top-notch sales service and over 400 new Fords available. You can make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons and Rockwell Ford. Log on to simmonsandrockwellford.com. Simmons and Rockwell. Of course, Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-0836. 24-hour-day emergency service, fully bonded and insured. Give Chad Giglio a call. Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. 1st down and 10 for the Rams. Again, this is modified football if you're just joining us. And nowhere to go as Hornell's swarming defense gets in there. Number 35, Golnitz in there, as well as 31, that's Hooker. Gonna push him back. It's gonna be a 2nd down in about 13. Handoff. Time number 15, Dylan Winben takes the handoff from Gage Thomas, who's the quarterback for, gains a yard back, 3rd down and 12. Around the corner, but nothing there. Ooh, should be called a face mask. They didn't call the face mask, but it should have been on Hornell. So that's going to bring up a 4th down and 15. Tell you what, the varsity Haverling squad is very impressive this year. They're undefeated at 5-0. What we'll do is we'll try, if you follow along on Pike Sports on Facebook, we'll carry those games, we'll share those games from their feeds. So you'll be able to find it easily. I tell you, I like the punter. He does actually a pretty good job. And Aaron McInerney back tries to field it. Give a shot of Aaron, so in case his grandparents want to watch. And there's Aaron. Lives down the street from me. Hope I better stop the clock. So yeah, we're all right. Oh, they only give, so scoreboard should be only 7. I didn't realize they didn't count for 2 because, so I'm learning myself. So they don't kick extra points. Apparently they only get 1 point for running in, so it's 7-0, so. Ashton Hooker at QB for Hornell. And a timeout, Haverling. Hornell's coached by Luke Morgan. He was the speedy running back in the 2012 state champion, or it was the state championship run. They didn't win the state championship, but you remember he had that long run to start the game out for Hornell, and it looked like Hornell was going to win their 4th state championship in a row, and then Hornell ended up losing that game, so they didn't make 4 in a row. But I remember Luke Morgan had that great run. Had some great runs during his career for Hornell. Today's game brought to you by Gray Manufacturing Industries, transit industry engineering, consulting, and manufacturing since 2006. Thanks, Dave Gray, for all your support and all those that work with Dave Gray. Gray Manufacturing is down the South Yard. Gray Manufacturing. Dr. Pat Pico, 15 Loader Street in Wellsville, 585-596-4129, taking new patients. So he also provides quality care to the residents of Steuben County, Allegheny County for over 25 years. I'm one of those patients. He's a great doctor, part of the U of R Jones Medicine Group. And Butler Excavating and Concrete and City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Thanks, Brian and Sue Butler at Butler Excavating and Concrete and City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. And of course, the genuine, the original, the Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley, 382-8172 for commercial, residential, and agricultural doors. It's the Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley and Jim Oyer. It's going to be a throw. Wide open, and he can't catch it. Oh, unfortunately, I think he tried to turn and spin before he had the ball. That's number 35, Austin Golnitz. Oh, I know he wants that ball back. Just a beautiful throw that time. And he was still running, so he had his body kind of cocked around in an awkward position. And unfortunately, just couldn't come up with it. Handoff. Gadsden around the corner again is not going to be caught. I tell you, the containment of Haverling has got to improve just a little bit there, because that's the second huge run we've had from Gadsden for the touchdown around the end. And they'll get it. I'm sure the coaching staff, that's what they're mulling over right now, is saying we got to make sure we contain, keep them in the middle. It's kind of like in any sport, basketball and stuff. You don't want people to get around the edges and, you know, drive the baseline in basketball for the same reason, because you have defenders interior. Drive them toward the middle because you have more men to help you out. Once you get around that corner like that great run by Gadsden, you're lost, you know. So because that sideline is another defender that you have. So drive him toward the middle. Of course, sometimes it's hard to stop speed, too, and you can see Gadsden's got plenty of it. I'm actually glad I'm doing this game. I'm going to do another game, I think, this year. I don't have my schedule with me. Is another around the corner again. So that just equates to just 14 total points. Because, like I said, they don't get 2 for running the ball in. So I'll give you a chance to hear more ads. Without them, I wouldn't be bringing this to you. Erica Golnitz, your licensed real estate salesperson for Real Incorporated. Erica was born and raised here, and she's committed to you and committed to this community. Call her at 382-1959. Erica Golnitz, your licensed real estate salesperson for Real Incorporated, of course. MysticMedia.com, your small business digital success partner, web development, search optimization, blog content, and so much more. Log on to MysticMedia.com. Thanks, Jim Moore at MysticMedia.com. Of course, the Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Call 324-7500 for the Hornell location, or stop in at 57 Broadway. Insurance protection you can rely on at the Ryan Agencies. Thanks, Jeff Ryan. So 14-0 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. Again, Bob Peuscher broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth here. Haverling takes over here, down 14-0. Hand off, and a good push by the offensive line. Look at that. Awesome. Haverling offensive line does the job that time. Handoff from Thomas. I didn't see who actually got that ball. Gain of 6 yards on that push. See if I can see a little closer who they hand to. Okay, up the middle. It's hard because they wrap their offensive set and so tight there. Well, I don't see anyone with the ball getting up. Who they hand that to? Oh. I gotta see who that kid is so I can give him some screen time here. Let me see. Who is behind? Is it there's 16? Oh, maybe because he's got it. There's number 9. Number 9 is Dante Neely. Now I'll see when he gets off the pile here who this one is. So I apologize not knowing. He's got an 80 on. Let's see, 80 what? 82? 82 is Erica Carney Hendricks. So good job, Erica. Or Eric Carney Hendricks. Sorry about that. Eric Carney Hendricks, number 82. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 8. That time, Dante Neely. Loss of a yard, going to be 3rd and 9. Hand off. And, close to getting up there. 2 yards shy of a first. Beautiful run that time by Dylan Wenben. It's going to be 4th down and 2. I think they're probably going to go for it, my guess. Oh, and it's going to be a first down. Nice job getting him to jump off sides. First penalty of the game. Should have been the second penalty because they did miss. Hornell had a face mask. Should have been called against them earlier, but it wasn't. First and 10. Handoff. Getting some holes now there, the offensive line of Haverling. Able to create some space for Winbend to drive through. Second down and 6. Handoff, Winbend. Fumble, and it's still going free, and it looks like Hornell's got it. And they do. Oh, you don't want to see that happen. Haverling putting together a nice drive that time. Stopped by a fumble. Hornell, you can see throwing their arms in there, trying to strip that ball away. Did a very good job. Today's game brought to you by Rustic Lux, 176 Seneca Street, right here behind the Hornell High School football stadium next to the tennis courts. Don't throw that piece of furniture away. Bring it into Rustic Lux for reloved and repaired furniture. Rustic Lux. Ashton Hooker, the quarterback. Looking to throw again and deep. Wide open! McInerney! Careful celebrating. He's always, never forget, you see it a couple times in the NCAA and in the NFL, and even in high school, kids celebrating, all of a sudden they tear something or whatever, jumping up and down like that. I'm just, obviously the chances are slim, but I've seen it, and ever since that happened, I remember when one of the NFL kickers headbutted the side padding or something on the stadium wall after he made a field goal or whatever it was and knocked himself out or did something to him. So sometimes, just be careful, kids. I want to see a long career. Last night, player for Haverling got injured and taken to the hospital, but I know they said there was no breaks, but I didn't hear anything about any kind of knee damage or anything, but that was unfortunate to see anyone carted off like that. So Hornell up 21. 10-0. Don't forget to give us a like if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Also, if you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Kathy McManus saying, "Let's go Raiders." able to slide away. That time is Wenben, Dylan Wenben. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. My clock was a few seconds behind, as you see. And we reset the scoreboard, reset the clock, obviously, and then we'll be able to carry on with the second quarter. Today's game brought to you by John and Dagan, General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan for real estate, wills, estates, personal injury, criminal defense, you name it, they do it. Alderwood at Hornell, 1 Bethesda Drive, long-term care facility, short-term rehab. Across from the Wegmans Walmart Plaza, adjacent to Lowe's. After this COVID is over, you can take a tour of the beautiful facilities. Of course, Wyan Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive, specializing in back and neck pain, sports injuries, work injuries. 324-7246 to get an appointment with Dr. John Wyan at Wyan Chiropractic Associates. Amy Michelojak is your licensed real estate salesperson at Real Incorporated. Call 765-0676. Looking to sell or buy a property? Give Amy Michelojak a call. Amy Michelojak at Real Incorporated. Of course, Forever 6 Apparel. Custom apparel, screen printing, embroidering, vinyl services, and more. No order too big, no order too small. Contact them today and bring your vision to life at Forever 6 Apparel at 68 Main Street across from Burger King in Hornell. Of course, Counters and Fairs, your workers' comp attorneys offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP. Celebrating over 2 years in their new location in New York City. Connors and Ferris. So this is the second quarter. Handoff ball the middle. Good, nice little run. Gain of about 4 that time. Again, it looked like Eric Carney Hendricks with the ball. Second down and a long 5. Around the corner, another good run by. Look how he stretches that ball out. Excellent job. When he goes down, that's the smarts of a good running back there, Eric Carney Hendricks. Oh, and he tries to stretch it. It's going to be 4th and about a foot. Oh. This I would do a quarterback sneak, just my own personal opinion, but because you can see you got gaps right. Oh, just a quick handoff. It's going to be a first down anyways, and more. Beautiful job by Eric. What's going on here? Oh, first Hornell, there was a fumble. Oh, after that. Oh. Unfortunate for Haverling. They were putting together the last 2 drives, putting together a nice little drive, and then they stopped by fumble. Knowing Luke Morgan for Hornell, he's teaching those kids how to strip that ball, and if they can, obviously you want to bring them down is your number 1 goal, but if you can have an opportunity to bat at the ball or whatever to knock that out, that's what you want to do. So Around the corner. Tavante Nelson with the run. Number 8. It's going to bring up a second down in about 4. If you're watching from far away, you can see the clouds cover here. Not a sliver of sun anywhere. April showers bring May flowers. I don't mind it raining, but does it have to be in the 30s and 40s here in mid-April as Nelson tries to run? He's going to get the first down. Demaine Dixon checks in, along with Brody Flights. Brody Flights looks like he's going to be running quarterback now. Heck of a wrestler Brody is. Nice toss out that time. Number 49 for Haverling, Jaden Bailey. Grabs a hold of him and spins him. What's that dance? Tango. Tango, anybody? Third down and... Wait a minute. Is it third down? How does it keep jumping from... Maybe I'm just missing something here. I'm a little bit behind. I apologize. I guess I'm... Oh, nice getting through the line there. Oh, what a hit. And he's still alive, though. You got to pay attention. That time, good hit by Bailey for Haverling, but then, uh-oh. Oh, in sports, someone like, you don't want to see that, guys. Oh, yeah, he's out of bounds. You can't throw him like that. I can see the replay here. What a hit Bailey put on to knock the ball free, and then it goes back to Hornell, and I kind of lost track of who had it after that because I was... The 15-yard penalty is going to give Hornell an automatic first down, though. Don't forget you can watch Peisch Sports on Facebook or Peisch Sports on YouTube, on the new Peisch Sports YouTube channel. The old one was Peisch TV. A lot of the old on-demand games are still on there. They're going to be removed, and look for classic Peisch Sports as well on the Peisch Sports channel. We're going to have a playlist that has classic sports on it. Some of the old Haverling, Hornell rivalry games, whether it be basketball, baseball, football, soccer, whatever, will be also on there. So you might want to subscribe to the Peisch Sports channel on YouTube to get some of those classics. Should have like a Where Are They Now segment. Maybe I'll do that. Interview coaches, interview... Problem is I'm one person trying to do the job of 30. and I do corporate videos and stuff. I'm doing some work for a local corporation and local other companies here, and trying to do everything at once. So if anyone wants to learn video, let me know. Any kids or anything that want to do filming for games and stuff. I'd like to do multi-camera, have one person on the field and stuff like that doing it. And so if anyone interested. I was able to do it for basketball. A couple of the JV basketball players, or one of the kids left after the game was over, the JV game, came over and ran the camera for me, the secondary camera for the varsity game. It worked out pretty good. Handoff. Yeah, hang on to that ball. That was good. Good job that time covering the ball with both hands that time. Is Nelson, Devontae Nelson. Take a look inside or the lineup there for Haverling. There's number 51. There's a Devontae too. Devontae Mettis, number 51. They got a Devontae. And there's Dante Neely. Who else do we got here? Number 55. Is that 55 or 65? 65 is Zachary Han. 69 is Warren McCormick. And let's see who else we got there. There's a 1 I see. Brody. Hands off to Nelson. Who else do we got back there? We yelled out 49 with that great hit is Jaden Bailey. 82 back there is, we named him Erica. I can't say Erica. I am not because I have that ad, Erica Golnitz. That's all I keep getting in my head. Eric Carney Hendricks. Sorry, Eric. Jeez. It's in the morning. I'm sorry. I know your friends are gonna pick on you probably for that. Oh, he kept calling you Erica. I'm not doing it intentionally. Nice handoff on the 3rd and short. First down and 10. Nice catch. I'm sorry, I kind of missed out on it a little bit there. I didn't see him fade back. I was looking for the handoff, so I got fooled myself. I guess I did catch it out of the corner. I'm so sorry. That's where I need extra cameramen, see, because I can't. I'm trying to look at the scoreboard. I'm trying to look at all this, so I apologize. Oh. Touchdown by Seamus Cork. Good job, Seamus. Apologize. But I know, knowing your athletic ability, I'll be seeing a lot of that through the year, so I promise not to miss another one. So Hornell. Makes it 6-0 here in the second. Today's game brought to you by Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping, Stump Grinding, Dependable Expert Service. Call Lenny Rose 324-1326 for Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. Mike Palmer, Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, State Route 36 in Canisteel. Call 698-4444. Mike Palmer, Plumbing, Heating. Need a plumber? Call Palmer. Mike Palmer, Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, Canisteel. Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street in Hornell, 324-3500. Dependable, traditional funeral services, cremation services, and veteran services. The Dagan Funeral Home. Handoff. Nice push into the secondary quite quickly that time. Beautiful run again by Eric Carney Hendricks. Good little player. I like how he bowls right ahead there. Handoff. This time it's Neely. Neely gains about 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Was that Eric again? Didn't see who had the ball that time, apologize. A pass. And it's incomplete, a little overthrown that time. Intended for Neely. Second down and 10. Another great run by Eric Carney Hendricks. We're going to give a 3rd down, about 6. Give Hendricks credit, but also the offensive line there of Haverling. Another good drive. Like I said, if you're just joining us, they've had 2 very good offensive drives ending in fumbles for Haverling, unfortunately. So this game, pass, and that time incomplete. And Zachary Colgrove is the intended receiver. Handoff. Is it going to be enough? No. Hornell's going to take over on downs here. Today's game brought to you by Valley Apparel and Designs. They have custom apparel and signs. 281-8777 for team, school, sports, work apparel, specialty tees and designs. Give them a call. Your order is just as important to them as it is to you. Valley Apparel and Designs. Valley Apparel and Designs. Of course, First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Corners of Mays and Seneca Street in Hornell. Across from the Hornell High School tennis courts. Checking, saving, stop into First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Of course, Maple City Dodge, Airport Road, North Hornell. Great sales, great service, and all Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. Stop up and check out their beautiful used car lot, as well as another pass and overthrown that time by Brody Flights. They didn't have Modified when I played. Modified started in the early 90s. We used to play midget football, and you played that right when you were in 8th year. You know, it was weight, but also age, but you could play in 8th grade, 7th and 8th grade. Hey, you got your golf cart. Run by Tavante Nelson. Third down and 2. Handoff. And on the tackle that time, number 50, Corey Hode II. And Hornell is going to take a time, or they're not going to take a timeout. They blew the whistle. So the clock's going to run out here in the first half, and it's going to be Hornell doing all the scoring so far. Haverling has done a great job driving the ball, but like I said, they've had a couple drives end in fumbles, and you don't want turnovers, obviously, if you can help it. So we're going to take a commercial break for halftime, and we'll be back. They only take a 5-minute halftime? Doesn't seem right. I just set the clock up, but that can't be right. We'll be back.
To all of our customers, past, present, and future, thank you for choosing Maple City Dodge.
I wanted a new Dodge Ram diesel. I sat down with my salesperson, Larry, and we discussed all the options, and he gave me a total, and it was a lot less than any other place I had talked to. This is the first time that I've dealt with Maple City Dodge, and I definitely will be back again for another vehicle.
Here at Maple City Dodge, we're committed to our customer for great deals and great service. Come on in and see us.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
Someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys. The Ryan Agency, for all your insurance needs.
You've got a great driving record. Every insurance company wants you. Recognize how valuable you are. Go to the Ryan Agency for the right insurance, price, coverage, and service.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Hi, I'm Peter. And there's nothing I love more than sharing vegetables with my friends. Come on in! Help yourself to anything. That's why we give our food the utmost respect it deserves. Did you know there are simple steps we can all take to help save food? You can cook it, store it, even share it. Just don't waste it. Because when it comes to food, better ache than never. To learn more, visit SaveTheFood.com.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
After 15 years of smoking, Eva Marie quit. There's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Laura and I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our veterans, especially those who have served or are currently serving overseas.
Here at the Dagan Funeral Home, we take pride in serving the funeral needs of our veterans. We can arrange military services and, if desired, burial in a VA cemetery. We will provide an American flag, a veteran's cemetery marker, and can also apply for military death benefits.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving our veterans.
With Kasasa Checking from First Heritage, you can easily earn free cash rewards each month. Choose either Kasasa Cash and earn up to 2.5% APY on your balance, or Kasasa Cash Back and earn up to 4% on your debit card purchases. We'll even refund up to $25 per month of your ATM fees. So, what would you do with your free cash rewards? Maybe put them towards those long-desired home improvements? Hey, they're your free cash rewards. Spend them however you want. Visit FHFCU.org to learn more and open your account today.
To all of our customers, past, present, and future, thank you for choosing Maple City Dodge.
I wanted a new Dodge Ram diesel. I sat down with my salesperson Larry and we discussed all the options, and he gave me a total, and it was a lot less than any other place I had talked to. This is the first time that I've dealt with Maple City Dodge, and I definitely will be back again for another vehicle.
Here at Maple City Dodge, we're committed to our customer for great deals and great service. Come on in and see us.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
Someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys. The Ryan Agency, for all your insurance needs.
You've got a great driving record. Every insurance company wants you. Recognize how valuable you are. Go to the Ryan Agency for the right insurance, price, coverage, and service.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Hi, I'm Peter. And there's nothing I love more than sharing vegetables with my friends. Come on in! Help yourself to anything. That's why we give our food the utmost respect it deserves. Did you know there are simple steps we can all take to help save food? You can cook it, store it, even share it. Just don't waste it. Because when it comes to food, better ache than never. To learn more, visit SaveTheFood.com.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers.
Okay, welcome back. Third quarter. Logan Vanacek injured on the play. Oh, I think he got hit to the midsection there. Or he got the wind knocked out of him. Nope, midsection. Either he's laughing or he's in real pain. It's hard to tell because we've all been through it. Wow, what a hit. Bring up a third down and 5. Whistled dead. McInerney makes the catch. There's parents yelling at the kid, don't forget you're on camera doing all that. It's all fun and games unless you're the one that gets hit there. So that was a penalty of some sort. Offsides, I think. Bring up a 3rd and 10. Pass. Caught! Touchdown! Wyatt Evingham! Here's Wyatt. Around the corner and a flag, though. So we'll see what that's all about. If it's against Hornell, unless it's an offsides, I think they get to go again. But if it's anything else, I think they can Haverling can then refuse the penalty. What'd they call? Holding or something? That's way back, so it's got to be. Look for another pass here, perhaps. No pitch. And he falls into the end zone. Awesome. Looks like he might have twisted his ankle a tad. Landon Gadsden. Today's game brought to you by Simmons Rockwell Ford, with top-notch sales service and over 400 new Fords available, making car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons and Rockwell Ford of Hornell. Log on to simmonsandrockwellford.com. Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 3820836. Chad Giglio, 24-hour day emergency service, fully bonded and insured. Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Gray Manufacturing Industries, Transit Industry Engineering, Consulting, and Manufacturing since 2006. Thanks, Dave Gray at Gray Manufacturing. And Dr. Pat Pico, 15 Loader Street, 585-596-4129. Taking new patients, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben, Allegheny County for over 25 years. Butler Excavating Concrete and City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Thanks, Brian and Sue Butler. Butler Excavating and City View Towing, of course, the genuine, the original. The Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley. 382-8172. Commercial, residential, and agricultural doors is the Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley. There's Erica Golnitz, is your licensed real estate salesperson for Real Incorporated. Give her a call, 382-1959. Born and raised here. Cares about you and cares about this community, Erica Golnitz. Pass. Complete. Nice little stiff arm. Beautiful job, but hanging on is Wyatt Evingham. Wow, what a run. Beautiful run. Gavin Price. First down and 10. They should go to that well more often. Usually you say you go to the well too often, but that one, beautiful pass and run. Oh. Intercepted. Well, that wasn't the same play, I don't think. Who came up with it? Landed on Aaron McInerney did. Good job, Aaron. Hornell will take over. MysticMedia.com, your small business digital success partner. Web development, search optimization, blog content, so much more. MysticMedia.com. Thanks, Jim Moore. Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 3 great locations, 324-7500. Your Hornell locations at 57 Broadway. And insurance protection you can rely on, the Ryan Agencies. Of course, Rustic Lux. Don't throw that piece of furniture away. Bring it into Rustic Lux. For reloved, repaired furniture, it's Rustic Lux. Got a huge showroom, too. It's right behind the football stadium here. Crossing the Hornell High School tennis courts and kitty corner from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. So, if you ever get a chance and you're in Hornell, if you're from a roundabout, stop in and check out their beautiful showroom. Not sure if that was a fumble and then Hornell recovered or what happened there, because Cavante Nelson jogging in. If he's bringing in a play, there's no hurry to bring it in, is he? That was funny. He's like, why you really have to go in this play? Hooker at QB. Around the corner. Look at that cutback. Oh, and look at him run. Awesome. McMichael. I kind of got confused with who had the ball there because I goes, number 54 actually getting the handoff? Nathan McMichael, beautiful run. It wasn't a stop on the dime cutback, but it was pretty smooth. It wasn't Barry Sanders type cutback. None of these kids were even alive when Barry Sanders, and it just seems like yesterday actually when he played. What a treat to watch him play for the Detroit Lions. First down and 10 for Hornell. Hooker hands off. Time getting the ball, number 22, Logan Vonderchek. Vonderchek. I know there's a might be his great-grandmother or grandmother that lives down the street from me, I think. Well, actually, we're separated by the highway, but same Washington Street area. Second down 5. Oh, and a stick and a tackle that time. Beautiful job. I can't wait. I got to see when he gets up. 81, Gavin Price. Breaks through there. Going to be up a 3rd and 6. And a flag. Mary Luss giving a shout out. I'm happy to do it, Mary. Wherever you are, Mary, I hope it's warmer than it is here. Because it is not. Actually, it's supposed to be up in the 40s today, possibly 50. Well, it's supposed to be, well, it already is in the 40s, but it's supposed to be close to 50 today. But but the funny thing is, you look ahead, like I said, it's supposed to be close to 60 Monday, Tuesday, and whatever, and then by next Thursday and Friday, it gets down in the 30s and 40s again. Oh, and kind of led him a little too far. Ball intended for. Do I have I don't have a number 24 on my schedule, on my roster, so I apologize for those that know who that is. I'm not sure. I always try to, especially because I'm relying on athletic directors or coaches or something, and they put a roster together and put it up at the beginning of the season. I get it from the Section 5. It's a really great site, but not all the teams do it right. Like I said, for Haverling, I had to actually email, as we have a timeout, email the coaches, or email the athletic director, Randy Abrams, who did a great job just making sure I did get the stuff from the coaches, but I said it'd be so easy if they just made sure they updated that one site, and a lot of schools do, and a lot of schools don't, unfortunately. So when you go to it, it had everyone's name and age or whatever, or grade they were in, but no number. I said it doesn't do me any good when there's no numbers. I can't tell who's doing it. Hornell, John Cardabone, the athletic director, who's in his 2nd or 3rd year, I can't even remember now, is doing a great job. He has the list of everything right down to modified volleyball rosters and everything. I just wish all the schools did that. I would think Section 5 would hopefully try to spur and make sure these schools do it for the fact that now with the COVID times, these schools are more and more streaming, and there's announcers and stuff like that, and it's so easy to go to this website to get stuff instead of having to track down the athletic director to get it from the coaches and stuff like that. That stuff I just, and I'm kind of shouting this out to any athletic directors that are watching or to make sure this is done. You know, because I know there's more and more people like me out there doing these games, and it's just nice to be able to have to go to one source and get the info. That's my rant for a Saturday morning. Yeah, but they're very helpful. I mean, the athletic directors do a yeoman's job around, you know, these parts, because there's so much going on now with everything they've got to do. So I'm not blaming anyone. I just I'm trying to throw another thing on their plate for them to do. Now here's a pass, screen, breaking free. Down the sidelines, Logan Vandercheck. And unfortunately, the yellow hanky came out. That's going to back Hornell up. You can see him going way back. So Ashley Galton shows the number 24, but doesn't give me a name. Let me see. So wait, so you're saying Lucas Hancock is 24, I guess. Okay, because they have him listed as 14 on my roster, so that's what I deal with. Like I said, when they don't update things, and I know you got guys that are working full-time jobs and coaching and stuff, so it is a lot on their plate to, you know, make sure everything's done. And I try to get here and try to make sure. In fact, I did send emails to last night's JV coach to see if there was any changes with numbers. He said no, there's 2 people that quit or aren't playing anymore, but everyone's number is the same, so that worked out. But nice rocket that time. Unfortunately, Evingham just a little out ahead of him. It's going to be a turnover on downs. I like the arm strength of Hooker. Let's hope he's 5'10" right now. If he can keep growing a little bit, get up to 6 foot, we have a quarterback in the making here for the future Hornell Red Raiders. Varsity, as I'm saying. Calling a timeout. Today's game brought to you by John N. Dagan General Trial Practice, probably serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John N. Dagan. Thanks, John. Elderwood at Hornell, 1 Bethesda Drive, long-term care facility, short-term rehab. Across from the Wegmans Walmart Plaza, adjacent to Lowe's. Elderwood, the beautiful grounds at Elderwood. Wine Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive, 324-7246, specializing in back and neck pain, sports injuries, work injuries. Call Dr. John Wyand, Wyand Chiropractic Associates. Amy Michelojak is your licensed real estate salesperson for Real Incorporated, 765-0676. Give her a call looking to buy or sell a property. Give her a call, Amy Michelojak. Forever 6 Apparel, 382-3695 in the corners of Seneca and Main Street. Forever 6 Apparel. Screen printing, vinyl services, they do it all there at Forever 6. You want coffee mug, you want bumper stickers, signage, whatever. Forever 6. Handoff. On the tackle that time for Hornell, number 35, Austin Golnitz. Second down and 9. Nice open field tackle that time by Golnitz. Third down 11. Don't forget, our next live sports broadcast will be Monday night as Hornell Red Raiders travel to Wellsville to take on the Wellsville Lions in varsity football. And like I mentioned before, I'm not sure if it's the last varsity football. It's the last regularly scheduled on the schedule, but I did hear rumors that they were thinking about giving them a 7th game, possibly against Waco, since both teams are knocked out, like they just used to do years ago. Oh, nice stick. Golnitz again. So we'll see if that happens or not. Just log on to Peisch Sports on Facebook. Fourth down and 12. Aaron McInerney fields it. Hess's tree and stump removal. Perfect time of year to do it. Bucket truck services, stump grinding, shipping service, dependable expert service, 324-1326. I had him do some work for me. Great prices too. Hess's tree and stump removal. Mike Palmer Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning. State Route 36 in Canisteel, 698-4444. Need a plumber, call Palmer. Mike Palmer Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning. So first down and 10 for the Red Raiders. Hooker, ooh, bobbled. That time not a clean handoff, as you can see. And not getting up quickly. Unfortunately, I couldn't tell who it was, it's Tavante Nelson. Second down and 8 when we return for the fourth and final quarter, it looks like. I think Hornell's in any hurry to get up there. And then I'm going to get the clock off, or the play off. So that's going to take us to the fourth. Today's game brought to you by the Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street, 324-3500. Traditional funeral services, cremation services, veteran services, pre-need planning and inflation-proof financing. The Dagan Funeral Home. Jim Dagan and Laura Pico. Of course, Valley Apparel and Designs. They do custom apparel and signs. 281-8777 for team, school, sports, work apparel, and much, much more. Your order is just as important to them as it is to you. Valley Apparel and Designs. Valley Apparel and Designs. First Heritage Federal Credit Union, corners of Mays and Seneca Street. Checking, savings. Stop in, open an account today. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Maple City Dodge, Airport Road, North Hornell. Great sales, great service, and all Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. Check out their new cars as well as beautiful selection of used cars on the lot as well. Collision service, car service, they do it all. Maple City Dodge. Of course, Whistle Stop Plaza is home of the Whistle Stop Laundromat and Dry Cleaning, 100 Loader Street. 50 washers and 36 dryers, dry cleaning, drop-off, and more. Whistle Stop. Have an attendant on duty and plenty of spacious room for those during the COVID times. So, second down and 8. Fumble. Brody Flights falls on it. Nice throw and catch that time to number 9, Caden Grenthal. Been an injured player. Oh, if he's all right, let me see who that is. Grabbing his arm, it looks like it's number 26, Keegan Carney. Second down, 7. And those are real bird sounds you're hearing. I'm not CBS who pumped in fake bird sounds. Handoff around the corner. Beautiful run that time by Demaine Dixon. And for those that don't know what I was talking about with CBS, they got in trouble, I don't know how many years ago, well, now 10 or 15 years ago, because they were on the television broadcast, they had fake bird sounds, you know, and apparently someone from the Audubon Society or knows birds or whatever said, that bird is a so-and-so, they don't live in that area or whatever, and heard another bird of the same thing. I think that's how they got caught, and then they had to apologize. Look it up on Google, fake bird sounds during the Masters golf tournament or whatever it was. I don't know why they need to pump in fake ones. You can always hear the birds loud and clear. Of course, why they got in trouble, who really cares? Because nothing really happened to them. They weren't fined or anything. But I think with football or basketball and stuff, we had fake crowd noises. Even when you could see in the stands, there's not a single person there. And we did it for the varsity girls basketball team and JV girls basketball team. And did it for a few of the boys, and then Coach Scholes didn't want any part of that, so he said, no more fake crowd noise. Those that follow baseball, I'm a huge Mets fan. Unfortunately, they just keep getting rained or weathered out. Maybe they'll be playing today. Out in Colorado, they had a huge snowstorm there. They showed the players getting off the jet, and it was like something you'd see in like Green Bay or somewhere, or in Buffalo. The snow was pounding them. But Mets are in first place. Yankees kind of struggling so far this year. NBA, good game last night. Lakers on late. running that time. Demaine Dixon. 4th down and long for Hornell. Fumble. Flight's having a little bit of trouble today. And I'm not blaming him because it could be a possible issue with the snapper as well. But something's not gelling there between him and either his center or running back. We had a running back issue before. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Haverling. And we're going to have a timeout. Never ends. The timeouts. Italian Villa. He had the best toasted subs in town. I had a toasted sub the other day from the Italian Villa. It was absolutely delicious. Used to have great food. The pizza, the Thursday's pizza specials for lunch, 2 slices of pizza and a salad. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and Reggie Gambino. Thanks for your support. We're just going to have a quick rundown. Of course, Simmons and Rockwell. Can't miss them. Simmons Rockwell Ford and Simmons and Rockwell Nissan. Of course, Chilio's Plumbing. Thank you for your advertising. Gray Manufacturing. Thanks, Dave Gray. Dr. Pat Pico. Butler Excavating and Concrete and City View Towing. Overhead Door Company, Cane Steel Valley, Jim Oyer. Erica Golnitz, Real Incorporated, 382-1959. Mystic Media, thank you. Mystic Media. Remember the TV or the movie Mystic Pizza? I've never seen it, but I remember it. 1st down and 10 for the Rams. Nice little cutback that time by Dylan Wenben. Second down and 4. Oh, I didn't even see him run out of there. Beautiful job. I apologize. I got fooled. Oh, nice job that time by Dylan Wenben. I'm sorry, Dylan. You broke out of that, and I didn't even see it. But I'm looking at the replay, and I guess I didn't miss you. But he bounced out of that center. Beautiful job. Beautiful run. So, okay, I wonder how they're trying to field goal. Okay, I was wondering what was going on there. Blocked. Didn't get it off the ground much, but nice try there at the time by Price. Check on the bench down here. You can see Gadsden, Nelson. Gadsden number 15 and Devontae Nelson number 8 screwing around. Oh, now they're getting in a fight. Coaches don't like to see kids screwing around. Now I got it on film now. Caught for a loss that time. Number 50, Corey Hode the second, in on that tackle. McCoy Bale, let's go Raiders. Saying I wish I was at that game. Also, shout out to Valley Apparel. Oh, look at that cut back. Oh, beautiful job. Out in the open in a bad angle that time. And finally run out of bounds. That time by Bailey. Beautiful run by Demaine Dixon. McCoy Bell wants to know what position I played when I played football. I only played JV football in high school for 1 year. Then I was in a car accident and tore apart my knee pretty bad and had to have subsequent 4 knee surgery, so I never played again. I was a center and a nose tackle. I don't know if they even have this nose tackle position anymore. But I was the one that hiked the ball to the quarterback way back when. And I was a guard in youth football and stuff, on the line. I kind of got tall early and then stopped growing in 8th grade. And believe me, I'm not very tall, but I'm just saying I kind of peaked out, so I'm 5'6", so I'm short. But I was 5'6" in 8th and 7th grade, so I was kind of a little bit bigger. I was on the line and stuff. I'm not sure what's going on here now. Second down. That's obviously years ago too. There was so many people that played sports and stuff. There was cuts, and it was an honor to make the team because they would have cuts and stuff. And I hope, it looks like they're bringing Dixon out. Hope he's all right. Fun time way back then in the 80s. Sorry about that. Caught! Touchdown! Seamus Cork. Sorry for those watching. We had a power failure here. I'm not sure why, but I had to switch the cables back around, and now we're back on. We didn't miss a play, though. He called that touchdown. That was when we went off, we were at a dead time there, and then that was the play back. So we were able to catch that touchdown by Seamus. Technology. And actually reset on everything here. I got to make sure I'm still... Yep, okay. Around the end. Wyatt Evingham. Isaiah Adams wants to know if I'm doing the JV game on Wednesday. I am. It's a home game, I'm assuming. I don't have that schedule in front of me. I will double check, but any home games I can do, I am planning on doing, and I can look it up right now. Hold on here. So Monday we're at Wellsville. Tuesday I'm home for volleyball for both JV and varsity starting at 6 o'clock. Volleyball against Leroy. So we'll be doing that live. And yes, Wednesday is JV football game against Canisteel, so I'll be bringing that to you live. And Thursday we're back for volleyball, Hornell versus Arkport Cancer-Rega. And then Friday I actually have off. So we are bringing a full slate of football and volleyball games for you. This week, JV football included. Oh, nice stiff arm. What a great job, Eric. Eric Carney Hendricks. He's going to be a name to look out for in Haverling's future. Sorry, my scoreboard and everything kind of reset when we had the power outage here. At least I know I'm not the only... What just happened there? Now I can't... I guess it did more damage than I knew here. If anyone remembers, was it last year or 2 years ago in the NFL that all the TV trucks and everything went down for a Miami Dolphins game, and they ended up not having any footage of it except for what, so everything went down for a whole half. So nobody could watch the game, and they never be able to film any of it or anything. So I know if it happens in the NFL, and it can happen on Pike Sports. Little old Pike Sports. So we got the clock back up. And the scoreboard back up. Okay. I'm upset. It usually gives me, if there's going to be any interruption in power or something, usually there's a flashing light that'll tell you there's an issue. Same thing with if we lose the stream. I know we lose the stream because of it. It'll tell me that there's going to be a problem with it, but nothing flashed or anything. That concerns me. Not easy to diagnose when things don't run like you're used to have them run. Give me 3rd down and 7. looking beyond next week, like I said, Friday is the only game we're not doing anything. First and 10. Pass. Oh, almost caught. The week starting Monday the 26th. A lot of just practicing going on. Like we said, we're not sure on what's going on with a 7th possible football game. That's the only thing that we might have that week, because really, unless you're going to sectionals, things are winding down. And I see the only thing that might be going on is, what I won't be doing is the cheerleading sectionals, and I'm not sure who's involved or how they do that, but I know when it comes to football, they're just taking the top 4 teams of each class, and Hornell will not be making it. Canasteel may be making it, but they won't be having a home game, I'm pretty sure, which would be played here, but I'll know more about that. Another pass. Caught! As the time winds down. And that's your final. It's not even really a final, because don't forget we reset the scoreboard. Hornell did outscore in every quarter Haverling, but Haverling played a good game. Like I said, just unfortunate they had some drives, some great offensive drives that ended up in fumbles. So we do have, starting, not next week, the week after, toward the end of the week to the 29th, 28th of April, there's going to be some softball and baseball games starting up, so be on the lookout for that. We'll be bringing you those when we can. Just trying to give you... Yeah, varsity baseball game plays at Kale Mum on the May 1st is their first game. And we'll give you a shot inside the huddle here. As Hornell's Coach Luke Morgan gives them a pep talk, a congratulatory talk. But like I said, our next football game will be Monday night at Wallsville. We'll be doing the JV game here against Canasteel on Wednesday. So those 2 games will be coming up football-wise. And then we got some volleyball coming up Tuesday and Thursday. And that kind of rounds out the sports schedule. Tomorrow morning you can watch St. Anne's Roman Catholic Church service live on Peisch TV at 10:45. There they kind of wave to each other instead of greeting. Holding up the helmets. So I apologize about that little outage we had, but that does it. We didn't miss any plays, thank God. It was recorded, because that was a great throw. So I clean up. We're going to leave you with some ads. Have a good night.
To all of our customers, past, present, and future, thank you for choosing Maple City Dodge.
I wanted a new Dodge Ram diesel. I sat down with my salesperson Larry and we discussed all the options, and he gave me a total, and it was a lot less than any other place I had talked to. This is the first time that I've dealt with Maple City Dodge, and I definitely will be back again for another vehicle.
Here at Maple City Dodge, we're committed to our customer for great deals and great service. Come on in and see us.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
Someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys. The Ryan Agency, for all your insurance needs.
You've got a great driving record. Every insurance company wants you. Recognize how valuable you are. Go to the Ryan Agency for the right insurance, price, coverage, and service.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Hi, I'm Peter. And there's nothing I love more than sharing vegetables with my friends.
Come on in. Help yourself to anything.
That's why we give our food the utmost respect it deserves. Did you know there are simple steps we can all take to help save food? You can cook it, store it, even share it. Just don't waste it. Because when it comes to food, better ate than never. To learn more, visit savethefood.com.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
After 15 years of smoking, Eva Marie quit. There's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Laura and I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our veterans, especially those who have served or are currently serving overseas.
Here at the Dagan Funeral Home, we take pride in serving the funeral needs of our veterans. We can arrange military services and, if desired, burial in a VA cemetery. We will provide an American flag, a veteran's cemetery marker, and can also apply for military death benefits.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving our veterans.
With Kasasa Checking from First Heritage, you can easily earn free cash rewards each month. Choose either Kasasa Cash and earn up to 2.5% APY on your balance, or Kasasa Cash Back and earn up to 4% on your debit card purchases. We'll even refund up to $25 per month of your ATM fees. So, what would you do with your free cash rewards? Maybe put them towards those long-desired home improvements? Hey, they're your free cash rewards. Spend them however you want. Visit FHFCU.org to learn more and open your account today.